Element that plays a critical role in science and medicine is becoming harder and harder to find. Helium is the second most abundant element in the universe, but there's a limited supply here on Earth. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, demand for helium has increased over the past several years. And as Barbara Brosier reports, that's causing prices to climb and researchers to worry.
Believe it or not, we've been doing this since 1979.
For more than 3 decades, blast-off balloons has helped people in Bloomington celebrate their biggest milestones.
My biggest thing in life, bigger than anything else, is that I love to see people happy. I absolutely love it.
There have been lots of graduations and plenty of birthday parties, but over the past few years, the number of people buying balloons has dropped and business has slowed.
Prices have gone up astronomical, just through the roof. And so it's lowered business. A lot of people can't afford balloons.
It's becoming a lot more expensive for the owners of blast-off balloons to buy helium because of a worldwide shortage of the element. They estimate they're paying 5 or 6 times as much for tanks of helium than they were 10 years ago.
Who would have thought that a simple balloon would be a luxury item? But it is.
Helium is a non-renewable resource that's only found in a few locations throughout the world. It's a byproduct of natural gas production, and the United States is the largest producer of helium in the world. But the resources could eventually be depleted.
It's not very abundant, so it's about 0.00005% of the atmosphere here on Earth.
The U.S. government owns much of the country's helium and is also the nation's largest consumer of the resource. But the element is also used often in daily life at hospitals around the world. Liquid helium is the only resource that can cool superconductive magnets found in MRIs to the very low temperatures necessary to capture detailed images of organs and tissues. The resource has similar applications in the world of science, where it's often used to conduct research.
One of the things that we're implementing is what we call the flowing atmospheric pressure afterglow source. It's an ion source that allows us to probe a surface and look at the molecules that are on that surface.
There's no substitute for helium when it comes to cooling materials to very low temperatures, which is what it's used for most in the U.S. Scientists, like the ones working in IU's chemistry lab, are trying to find ways to conserve the precious resource. And with some applications, they have been successful.
We've made it so that we can operate the source discontinuously, where we can turn it off for maybe 55 seconds out of every minute and turn it on to simply make the plasma sustained. Sample whatever we might want, maybe in those 5 seconds, maybe in over a 30-second period, and then turn it off when we're not using it, without losing a lot of the stability of the instrument overall.
But a more widespread solution to the problem has yet to be discovered. Until one is, the price of helium will continue to climb, leaving the owners of blast-off balloons wondering how much longer they can afford to be in business.
Someone said, if you want to quit, shut off the number. Well, I can't, because the person on the other end of the line needs some fun.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Barbara Brosier.